This is Aug Training 101. First, you're going to log into the game. Next, you're probably going to be asked to find our fleet advert and join fleet and get in your Aug. If you have no idea how to find a fleet advert, you go over here to your Neocom, go to business, social, and you'll see fleet. Drag and drop fleet to the left bar if you haven't already. That way you don't have to go through that process again. Now it's just always here to the left. So go ahead and click that. And there is a fleet up, so you're going to double click. It's going to ask you to join. You're going to say yes. Now that you're in the fleet, you have a fleet window. This is your fleet window. A couple things you're going to have to do with your fleet window is, one, go to history, change your filters from all, it's going to be the default, to broadcast history. Click here, go broadcast settings. I want you to change need armor to red, and I want need capacitor to yellow, and I want your target changed to green. Okay, now that we've done that, those colors are going to show up, so you'll just remember when you see red, that's armor, yellow is capacitor, and green is just what your FC has chosen as a target. These little buttons down here, if you don't see them, that's why. It'll just say, be a blank bar. So click this little arrow. It's going to reveal all of these. These are for broadcasting. The ones you'll be using the most are this one right here. It's broadcast need armor. You can hit your escape key, go into shortcuts, navigation, and you'll see here you can actually change. I've got mine set to A and need cap to C. That's just the quick way, instead of having to find here just to click need armor, you can just hit A or C on the keyboard. So again, to do those shortcuts, you go escape, shortcuts, navigation, and you'll see them here. Now, an AUG is for fleet only. You'll never be flying it solo because it's very cap unstable. So you're going to have something called a cap buddy, and it's also referred to as a cap chain. So my cap buddy is going to be Alyssa, and Alyssa's cap buddy obviously is going to be me, which is V. So we're going to go ahead and undock, and I'm going to show you how you cap chain up. Okay, so we have undocked. I'm going to show you a little how the broadcasts work. As soon as you land somewhere with your cap buddy, you are going to target them. Now, you can target one or two ways. One is using the overview, but you don't want to use that when you're in a fleet. You're going to want to just use your watch list or your fleet history. Second is, before you've undocked, you should have gone to My Fleet, Squad 1, right-click, Add Squad Members to Watch List. This is your watch list for the Augur to know who needs reps. This first bar represents shield, armor, structure. And when someone is being primaried, you're going to see their name flash in red. So it's going to keep flashing. It's going to be very noticeable that they're being primaried. So as soon as you land, you target your cap buddy, and you can also move these names around in the watch list. It's preferable that you move your cap buddy's name to the top of that list so you never forget who your cap buddy is. Okay, so control click out of the watch list for my cap buddy. You're going to instantly give them cap. You're also going to make sure that you are orbiting your cap buddy. It's also called an anchor. And what the anchor is going to do is, as long as you're orbiting them, they're going to draw you closer or further away from the combat. Okay, so now that I am cap chaining up with my cap buddy, you make sure you've switched over to your fleet history, because that's where the broadcasts are going to come through. Your FC is going to broadcast targets, so let's go ahead and broadcast a target. There's one. We're going to also do that. Okay, so you can control click right from your fleet history, just like we did out of the watch list. So, oh, and look at that. I'm getting low on cap because my cap buddy isn't capping me. So if that happens, you need to make sure that you've hollered to your cap buddy to cap you up. It's very important because if they don't cap you up, you're gonna lose your capacitor, and you could essentially die, and then everyone pretty much dies. So it's very important that you get that cap. Oh look, my cat buddy is capping me. So always orbit, make sure you're moving, make sure you're about 40 kilometers away from the rest of the fleet. You don't need to be near the DPS, you just need to be within your range, which is typically, as you can see, 63 kilometers. So make sure you're about 40 or 50 away from your fleet members at all times. And I've walked you through color coding your broadcast history, also that you can control click from the broadcast history. So you can control click anything, and yeah, so use your fleet history window when fleeting up with people and doing stuff in a fleet. If you're out doing missions by yourself, just use your overview, but fleet history has to always be up, and your watch list is very important as an augur. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to message me in the game.